oh my God. So we're starting out downtown. I just felt like doing a little ride and talking about safety. I was involved in an accident. I don't know, it's already been less than 2 months, I guess. I mean, my road rash is already healed, but I was involved in a pretty bad accident, and I wasn't wearing my protective gear. Well, I'll take it back. I mean, I did have some on. I did have my helmet on, thankfully. I had a concussion, knocked myself out, and that was scary. You really can't mess around with head injuries because they will level the playing field. I mean, the biggest, strongest fella get a head injury and he can be cut in half. So it'll change your life for a bad way. So please respect the dangers involved and wear your helmet. You know, I'm a nurse, so, you know, I see people in the most compromised situations in the hospital, and I know that they also inhabit the nursing homes. You know, when they receive such diagnoses or injuries that, you know, they become reliant upon the care of others. We're in the school zone, making our way to one of the trailheads here, south of downtown, on the south side of downtown. Breckenridge High School is where we're at. But right here, it connects with the river and the associated trails. People fish here. I suppose there's fish in this water. Maybe under our feet right now. So I can show you pictures of my injuries. I was going through my photo album, my electronic photo album today, and I saw all the pictures of me all bruised and scraped up from my fall. And I guess I'll tell you the story too. I mean, I was just kind of messing around in my neighborhood, a couple of streets over from my house, and I had already used up the battery on the Patton, so it was home on the charger, and I was messing around on my Kingsong 18XL, which was my starter wheel. And of course I stepped up to the Patton because I outgrew the Kingsong, and I became proficient enough that I could overpower the wheel. One day I was messing around on it, and that happened. I was ignoring the warnings because I was listening to my music too loud, so I wasn't listening to the wheel. And of course I was ignoring the overpower warnings, the message for me to back off. And ultimately it just cut out on me. And I fell backwards. So my injuries were a hip, bruising and road rash, as well as a shoulder and elbow. And I'll show you before and after pictures. I'll show you the injury and what they look like now. They healed up nicely, with the exception of my brain. I did suffer a concussion, as I was mentioning earlier, and it's been a couple of months, and you would have thought that my brain would have also recuperated, but vestibular injury, I'm sure takes longer than that to heal, and perhaps I'll deal with this for the rest of my life. And it really makes you wonder, you know, makes you think, oh my gosh, are we really that fragile? You know, this happened to me, you know, I must have been going upper 20s, pushing 30 miles. I think the top speed on that was 31, and I was overpowering it. So, you know, let's say 31. And it cut out, and I fell backwards at 31 miles an hour. And of course, The only thing that slowed me down was the scraping of my hip, elbow, and shoulder, and I guess the helmet too, because this is the same helmet. This helmet was like brand new, and I got a wonderful scrape on the side here. You can see as evidence. I'll show you a picture of it here in a moment. But in any case, it was a brain injury, so now I can add that to my repertoire. Riding a lower PSI sure does have good traction, and it just feels gooder. It feels better, better planted, and better gription on these curves when you're leaning it over. Little restroom break, please. So hey folks, if you like my videos, please do me a favor and hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. It goes a long way to helping me grow this little channel. Say hello to Mr. Turtle. "38 miles an hour. You see the Tower of America's off in the distance. Just taking a little break. I guess we might head a ways further towards downtown, see what we see. So we pressed on a little bit. So now we're east of downtown. So I had some battery left and I decided to press on. Pressing my luck is what happened. I almost came into close encounter with a vehicle. You're about to see it here. My goodness, my heart was just a-racing. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. We gotta get out of here. Oh my God, that lady almost killed me. I think I captured that. Oh my God. Wow. So what happened was a lady in a little black Prius just ran a stop sign, and in doing so, she pulls out in front of me, and I'm doing like 30 plus miles an hour. She pulls out in front of me, and I just see myself T-boning her. You know, I just like, okay, I'm going to hit a Prius and go flying over the roof. Well, fortunately, she cleared the intersection and I was able to slow and maneuver around her. But also, she pulled in front of an oncoming truck. There was a black pickup truck that was also approaching the intersection. So she pulled out in front of me and this truck. So the truck, I don't know if they were honking because they saw this lady almost kill me, or if they were honking because, of course, this lady's pulling out in front of them too. So either or, it doesn't matter. this is what we have to deal with in the streets of San Antonio. So very dangerous. Are EUCs deadly? You bet they are. But I mean, so is everything else. We're back at the truck. I'm glad to be alive. Well, just coming back from this exciting ride on the south side, and I reached the truck and I thought, oh my goodness, I'm safe. But I still had quite a few bars left of battery, and I wanted to just ride a couple more miles. Decided to go out towards, I don't know, the Alamo Dome or the Tower of Americas. But I didn't make it, but, not even like a mile away from the truck, and a car almost kills me. Pulls right out in front of me. I'm doing like 30 plus miles an hour and pulls right out in front of me. I thought I was going to T-bone them, but what happened is I actually maneuvered. I slowed and maneuvered around the back of the car. So I was headed right for it, man. I was like, oh my God, this is going to hurt. EUCs are deadly. They most certainly are. But lots of things are deadly. Bicycles are deadly. Cars are deadly. You name it. Everything is dangerous. But of course, I'm putting myself out there. I'm not going to pretend it's not so. I am putting myself out there in harm's way. But, that's what makes it exciting. And these might be the words that, people, look at in many years after I'm gone and say, well, he knew, and he was doing it anyway, because I love it. I suppose I do. Anyway, I'm glad that I escaped injury today and death as well. I don't think I would have died from that, but I would have definitely hurt myself. Scratched up the patent too. Ooh, can't have that. We're almost home. My goodness. I'm still kind of jittery.